Hello everybody, this is Joseph ProPatty, and today I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be playing through a game that I didn't create. This is a game called Through Hell and Back. This is a World War II bomber kind of simulation game enactment, but a lot of action. This was designed by Steven Radzikowski. It is currently on the Game Crafter. I think there's another site you can get it through, but you can also find this on Board Game Geek through the same name. This is the box, the box version that I got through the Game Crafter. There are some other expansions and things you can buy on the Game Crafter. That's a beautiful game. It is a card, board, and dice game. And I am going to be doing a playthrough of this game. Now this game, it's it's a bomber World War II game where you are playing the Americans, you're bombing targets, and you're trying to get through a campaign of 25 missions so you can get sent home. Each mission is one bombing run, and throughout that mission you will be dealing with things such as enemy aircraft, flak, incidents that can pop up. Then when you get to the target, you will bomb the target. This will be affected by how many crew members are either injured or killed, if you're dealing with enemy aircraft at the same time. So that will affect how many bombs you have to drop. And then when you drop your bombs and you have the now point of getting back home. And the whole game is based on a mission deck which produces these things that happen on the way to the target and on the way back home. These are things like incidents, again, enemy aircraft that you have to fight. Things that will happen with flak, damaging your plane, injuring your crew. And it gives you this real feel of being in a bomber, controlling a bomber with a crew of 10, and trying to make it to that target, trying to be as successful as you can with that target, hoping that your escort can stay with you long enough to fight off enemy aircraft, and then just using some extra crew abilities that you will decide upon that can help you on that mission. The game, it could take, 30 to an hour, 30 minutes to an hour. It really depends on how familiar you become with the game, how quick you can play. There's not a lot of dice rolling, but there is dice rolling in the game. And these are the components. Like I said, you have tarot-sized cards, regular poker-sized cards. There is a nice board that will hold everything, and then you have your crew cards on the bottom. And, you have a D12, D20, a lot of D6, and your tokens. These black, red, and yellow, they represent damage to your crew, damage to the engine, or and areas of the crew on your bomber. You have engine hit cards, so whenever your engines are hit, something can happen to those engines, and you'll find out the time. You have an altitude gauge, so it can get you up into altitude where you're either dealing with lower flak or flak in the higher ranges, clouds. And the biggest thing that you will create is your mission deck. Now this is everything. This is based on your mission card. Now in this playthrough I'm going to be doing mission 2. There are 25 missions, so you could do a full campaign, go through all of them from 1 to 25. You could mix them up if you want. But these mission cards, this is what you use to create, your mission deck, and also to decide on what crew ability cards that you'll be able to pick to help your crew as it's going through this mission. So let me just talk about this a little bit. So I hope that this isn't glaring. So we have Operation Tornado, mission number 2. We have this cap, 24 points. That is the points you'll use to pick your crew ability cards. Now I picked these 6. This totaled 24. And these I'll be able to use during the turn. Now you can only use these twice. You can use once to get to the target and another time when you're getting back home. Now I created some counters to remind me. This is like used after or used before. And once you've done that, you have to get rid of it. So that's just a little reminders for me. And again, these can be used as you're playing. Then your crew have their own abilities on each of the crew cards, which they can use and try. That will be used against incidents and different things that happen. So then we also have our mission deck. Now our mission deck is what tells us what's going to happen throughout the whole mission, getting to the target and coming back. We have on this one 3 enemy aircraft, 3 flak, 4 incident cards, 5 clear skies, and 3 bonus cards. Now I've picked those out from these mission decks, which cover, the flak, the incidents, clear sky, stuff like that. Total those out, and then put them in this pile right here. Now you're going to shuffle this up, which I have, and then we have also our bomb load, which is going to be 8 dice. So when we get to this target, we'll be using 8d6. RTB is our return to base, which means after we've gone through all these cards, we'll do our target for, seeing what happens at the target, and then we will use 10 of these to get back home. And then our mission altitude is 22,000 feet. So we got to get to that to fulfill our mission. And then these are our targets. We have our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are in France. It's a laboratory, a switching house, fuel storage, and a warehouse. Those are those that we want to try and knock out. A little note here, if flak still exists from mission 1, add 1 flak to this mission. Now I'm not going to be continuing from mission 1. This is going to be a start brand new from mission 2, so I won't be dealing with that. This is our morale track. We'll start this at the far right. And what we need to do is we have also our crew cards. Now I've made another set of counters. These are campfire reloading. So this is something to remind me if I have used some of the ammo. If I'm reloading, whenever a crew member is reloading, they cannot fire. So that's something that I put on there. It just keeps me aware of not firing again until after I've reloaded. Now, our return to base, escorts return to base, and an enemy controlled area, we want to mix that into about the halfway point. So we take this, cut this about half. All right. And we will put enemy aircraft and return to base. And we just make sure, do not shuffle this. You cut it, put the cards in, you're ready to go. We have our 1 escort that will be with us until he's told to leave. Now I have a crew ability card. This is going the distance, so escort fighter stays to fight, which is also very helpful. Here's our enemy fighter decks. These are the enemy planes. I'll show you a bottom one. This is what we'll be dealing with. Now I'm not going to go through setting it up because there's other videos. Steven's got a lot of videos on Board Game Geek that will show you a playthrough, different setups, different functions. So I'm not going to do that. This is just, I want to get started. I have it all set up, ready to go. Got all my cards, and then this way I can get going and play right away. Just some information. We got to make sure that we have our allied control area. I've drawn 2 of these cards. One for getting to the target, which is sunny, which is nice, and then it'll be cloudy at 1,500 feet on our way back. So we'll have those in there. We are in formation, and this is what I will roll right now for the sun. Since it's sunny, we roll a 6. That means any enemy aircraft that are at 6 o'clock, I will have a negative to my roll or to my ammo it'll affect me if those aircraft are in that sun direction. So something I want to look out for, because it is something that will affect me negatively. So that's sun, 6 o'clock. And I think we got everything else. Our deck's there. We start out at 2,000. We're going to be taking off, so that means we will have our takeoff card. Where did I put that? Here we go. So we always start with that, because there will be a roll on our takeoff. And I think we're ready to go. We've got everything set up. So let's go. Okay, we're ready to take off. So when we look on here, it says roll 46. We'll go ahead and take 4 of these dice. And what we're looking for is if I roll any doubles, 1s or 2s. Any doubles, 1s or 2s, I get a minor engine damage, which would be right off the bat, which I lucked out. I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a nice, good takeoff. So we'll put that right here. And here. And we are ready to start this first turn. Every turn starts by turning over a mission card, right? This deck is representing each turn, getting to the target and getting back home. So you're going to turn over 1 card. That will start the turn, and then whatever happens is going to be something you're going to deal with during that turn. So first thing we're going to do, flip over the first card. We got flak. One thing to remember with flak is if we are in allied control areas, flak is ignored. So we're good there. We will increase our elevation by 2,000. So that is our first turn. Now I could do crew actions if I want, but I think we're good. So let's get ready for the next turn. Okay, so we're going to flip over our next card. An incident. All right, so these are things we've got to deal with directly. So we have a formation shift. Resolve against pilot's maneuver rating. So we have our pilot and a maneuver rating of 5. So we will roll a d12. We want to get higher than this. I think it's equal to or higher than for a resolved roll. And if we have failure, we're going to be out of formation. So great, got a 4. So right off the bat, we are out of formation. And out of formation is not good. It does not help us. Enemy fighters get first attack, unless you have ability or bonus, which we don't have right now. Maybe they will get lucky. There'll be a bonus that pops up, but we are now out of formation. Now, just so you know, this is not a discard pile. This area right here is for if we have bonus cards that pop up. And a bonus card could be left here and used and then discarded, but right now we use up here as our discard. Now, that was our second turn. We're going to raise up 2,000, and let's see. We're out of formation. First, may attack enemy first. Okay. So that resolves our next turn. So we will get ready for the next turn. Okay, so we're going to flip over our next card. An incident. All right, so these are things we've got to deal with directly. So we have a formation shift. Resolve against pilot's maneuver rating. So we have our pilot and a maneuver rating of 5. So we will roll a d12. We want to get higher than this. I think it's equal to or higher than for a resolved roll. And if we have failure, we're going to be out of formation. So great, got a 4. So right off the bat, we are out of formation. And out of formation is not good. It does not help us. Enemy fighters get first attack, unless you have ability or bonus, which we don't have right now. Maybe they will get lucky. There'll be a bonus that pops up, but we are now out of formation. Now, just so you know, this is not a discard pile. This area right here is for if we have bonus cards that pop up. And a bonus card could be left here and used and then discarded, but right now we use up here as our discard. Now, that was our second turn. We're going to raise up 2,000. And let's see. We're out of formation. First, may attack enemy first. Okay. So that resolves our next turn. So we will get ready for the next turn. First thing we do, flip over a card. Another incident. All right, let's deal with this one. Right waist gunner, ammo feed jam. Resolve against reload or repair. Failure cannot fire this round. Not really going to affect us. We're not really firing anything. So even if we jammed, it's not going to affect us. But we could roll. We have resolve against reload or repair. So this is the right waist gunner. We can do reload. Just got to roll higher than a 3. And we got a 10. No problem. So we got past that. So we can discard that and go up 2,000 feet. And then we'll get ready for the next turn. Okay, let's go to the next turn. Flip over the card. I think this is turn 4. And we have a bonus ability. Great. So this will stay in effect right now. Extra tracer ammo. So when firing at an enemy, add 2 tracers for 1 crew location. This is great. This helps out. So this will stay here. Nothing else is going on. So we will raise 2,000 and get ready for the next turn. And we'll move on to the next turn. Let's flip over a card. And we've got enemy aircraft. All right, so one thing to know about enemy aircraft, when you see this little -1, it will affect morale. So we lower that. And we will flip over our first enemy aircraft. All right, so we've got an FW-190. Now this is a plane with a rating of 4, matches our rating. One thing to remember is usually the one plane that has the lowest rating will get to shoot first. But when you have ratings that are the same, the benefit goes to the escort. So the escort will still be firing first. So we're in a phase of air-to-air combat right now, and then we will have this air to crew. Unless my escort can shoot it out of the sky. So we're going to continue with this turn by doing air-to-air combat. We will roll for my escort first. And let's roll. I need to roll higher than that. Rating. We got a 4. Let's just verify that it is higher than. Let's see, crash, so. Raise. If the tech roll for the range. All right. Okay, so it's going to be a roll higher than the rating. So we rolled a 4, did not get higher in the rating, so that is a miss. Now we will roll for the fighter. Same thing, rolled a 4, did not get higher. So now we're going to be dealing with crew to enemy aircraft. So we have the position, which is what clock it is. So 12, 3, 6, and 9. Now we know that this one is 6 o'clock, and we know that the sun is at 6 o'clock, so it will be a negative. So that means instead of 1 less in this rating for ammo, I have another 1 less. So we're going to have, instead of 3, I can only shoot 2 at this aircraft. And I can only use the crew that are able to shoot at this 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock center. So I have the radio operator can shoot here. We also have the flight engineer that can shoot at him. And do we have anything else? And we also have the tail gunner that can shoot at this. So first, I can only take 2. So let's go, we will do this guy first, flight engineer, take 2 shots. We have a 3 and a 4. So 4 matches this 4 right here. This is good. Don't have a critical. I need a red die. Roll 6. I can shoot it out of the sky. And then we will use this tail gunner. So I'm going to use a critical and a white. Roll these. We got another 4 and a 2, right? So we will put our damage indicators. Now this red, I needed a 6, so that's not a hit. But all we need is one more on here, and we shoot this plane down. And we have one more guy that can do it, which is the radio operator. We'll take these 2. Just need to roll a 2. Oh, look at that. Got 2 of them. And that is our last hit. So, these are all the ammo. We got lucky, shot this guy down. We're going to put it up here so we don't forget that was one of ours. And when you shoot down a plane, your morale goes up. So there we go. Now this will be the time where I would have been using on the next turn my campfire, so we'll do that on the next turn. You know, if you were, it's not going to be such a bad thing because I'm not fighting any enemy, so it'll be okay. But right now, I'll need to reload to get this ammo back onto these guys. What else we got? I didn't really use this. Wasn't necessary. We were able to luckily shoot him down. But we have, let's see. We've got everything done. We've cleared the fighter. We went through this turn. We're going to go ahead and increase 2,000. So let's get ready for the next turn. All right, here we go. We will draw a card. Clear skies, great. Now I'm going to reload. So we'll put our dice back. Not necessary to put these down because I'm not fighting anybody right now. Clear skies is great. We get a reprieve. We have nothing to worry about on this one. So we just climb up another 2,000. And we'll get ready for the next turn. All right, here we go. Start the turn. Draw a card. Oh, we got an instant. Let's see what we got. Wall turret, auto, or ammo feed jam. Resolve against reload or repair. Failure cannot fire this round. Well, not too bad because we don't have a fighter to deal with, but we'll just roll it. We'll see what happens. It's against reload or repair. So, ball turret. We've got reload 3. I just need to roll higher than a 3. And of course, I roll a 1. So it is jammed, and I wouldn't be able to fire this round, but there's nobody to fight against. So we will discard that, and we will go up another 2,000. And we'll get ready for the next turn. And here we go. Turn over our card for the turn. Clear skies. Great. Go up another 2,000. No fighters to deal with. Everything's looking good so far. Let's get ready for the next turn. Okay, we're getting closer to that target. So start a turn. Let's flip over a mission card. Oh, here we go. A bonus. Now you can't have 2 bonus cards out there. So I'm going to have to decide on which one I want. So low fuel. Enemy fighters withdraw out to low fuel enemy. Remove all enemy fighter cards. Discard this card. After resolving, this card may not be kept. So I'm going to discard this one. I want to keep that one. Okay, and we'll go up 2,000. And we'll start another turn. All right, here we go. Let's start the turn. Flip over a card, and we got clear skies. Nice. Bit of a respite. We are now at our projected altitude for this mission, 22,000 feet. Everything is good. We could use our control ability or crew ability cards, but everything is looking good so far. We've been relatively lucky. So just got to remember that we're out of formation, which isn't good. So if we do get an enemy, it's going to be able to shoot first. And let's go to the next turn. All right, we will flip over that next mission card, start the turn. Oh, now we are realizing I'm pretty much halfway. So return to base. But I'm going to use my action. So escort fighter stays to the fight. Roll over escort rating. And successful escort ignores return to base. Wow, okay, this is going to be a big one. So I need to roll higher than 4. If I roll higher than 4, I get to keep that escort. And that would be huge. So, fingers crossed. And it's a no. So, see ya. Our escort is... He's out. Flew away. And we've just lost our escort. So now we are on our own. Boy, that is not good. So our escort has returned. We will stay at 22,000. Boy. But, and then that resolves the turn. We'll get ready for our next turn. All right. Now we know what this one is. This is, we're now in enemy controlled area. So, if we bail out now, all crew are captured. So, got to be aware of that. Let's put this over here. Now we're in trouble, because now flak is going to affect us, and we could be in a lot more trouble. So, we are good with that turn. Let's get ready for the next turn. All right, here we go. We're going to start the turn, turn over our mission card, and of course, here comes flak. So, we are above 10,000 feet. This is 88 millimeter, so we are definitely going to get hit by this if we get a bad roll. Now, 8 millimeter flak, one thing to remember is if you get 2 flak cards right after each other, that will also affect your morale. It'll go down 1. So, we roll a d12, 1 to 4 it's a hit, 5 to 12 is a miss. So, let's get a good one. 10. Nice. So, is a miss. Okay, we will discard that. Stay at 12. Put that down. And get ready for the next turn. Okay, so we are getting closer to that target. We're more than halfway. Over the card, and we have an enemy aircraft. Again, got a -1, so we remember to negative morale. And we will flip over an enemy. There we go. It's a BF-109. It's got a rating of 4 and it is 3 o'clock low. So 3 o'clock, we will have another effect on. Oh, this is just. Oh no, good. So 6 o'clock would be effect. This is 3 o'clock. We're good. So we just have to find crew that can affect a 3 o'clock low. We look at our crew. 3 o'clock high center. 3 o'clock. Here's 3 o'clock low. So the ball turret is 1. Waist gunner, right waist gunner, and that is it. Just these 2. Those are the 2 that can attack. So I will be using this extra 2 tracers for one of the crew as my bonus ability. Let's see. And I'm going to say, I remember to put that on it because I used it before the target. Okay, but it's not going to matter anymore because my escort's gone. So let's go. We will fight first, and we will have our 3 o'clock low. I can do, I'm not a negative because it's on 3, so I can do 3 ammo. If we do here, where's it, 3 o'clock low, I'm going to take a critical and a tracer and do 2 more tracers. So we will do these 5. Oh, look at that. Didn't even need the tracers. Rolled a critical 6, and this guy, he is gone. Ball turret takes this guy out. He's out. And we get a positive because we destroyed that guy. That was beautiful shooting. Nice job. All right. So let me check. I think we will lose this, but I'll verify. And next turn, I will reload these guys. So let's finish up that. We'll stay at 22. Let me check that. All right, so I think I'm going to play it that it stays. I don't see anything that says I can't. I can only. It's only used once. It stays here until I get a new bonus card and I swap it out or I keep it. So I'm going to keep that there. Steven, if I mess that up, let me know. But I'll keep that in play there. And then what we'll do is we will play another turn. And we'll go from there. All right, let's go ahead and start that next turn. Draw a mission card. Oh, an instant. So no oxygen flow. Crew position 5. That is the flight engineer. Ignore if low altitude. No, we are up there. So 2d6. If doubles of 1, 2, or 3, or 6, then oxygen fail. So let's roll. We got 2d6. Just want to avoid doubles. And we got a 2 and a 4. Nice. There's no issue there. So no failure. Stay at that elevation. And we will go ahead and reload these. So I think we are all loaded up. And I'm feeling pretty good. We've been very lucky. Knock on wood for our plane. And let's get ready for our next turn. Okay, here we go. Next turn. Flip over card. Clear skies. All right, one less thing to deal with. Okay, everything's good. Not going to use any crew. We'll get ready for the next turn. All right, we're getting close. Getting close to that target. Let's do another turn. Oh, and we got enemy aircraft. So we will lower our morale. Let's draw an enemy. Here we go. We got a PW-190. It's got a rating of 5. Good. It's not that great of a pilot. So we're out of formation. So I think I did it last time. So the enemy pilot should be fighting first because I don't have anything that says, let's see, all gunner positions may fire first. I can try and do this before. So if I can roll my intel, let's see, all gunners, let's see, intel, we'll go intel 5. Low, so we will see. Can we get higher than 5? If we can get this to work, we'll get to fire first. So it's my high number, 8. Nice. So we used before the target, and all gunner positions may fire first. So we're going to fire first. And we look at, we've got, it's a 9 o'clock low. So we got to look at all of our crew who can shoot 9 o'clock low. No, 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 no. We've got ball turret can. We've got left waist turret, or left waist gunner can, and that's it. So these two guys. So let's go first with ball turret, and we can do 4. Now, nice thing about it is we're not affected by the sun. It's not 6 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock. So we can do 4 ammo. That's beautiful. So we'll do first with this guy, the ball turret, we're going to do these 4. See what he does, and maybe we'll use that for the next one. But maybe we'll get lucky. If we get a 6 red, we're looking really good. No, we've got a 3 and a 5. 2 for the tracer, that's good. And a 4. Okay, so the 4, that's here. The 2, that's good. And then the best part, since the 2 tracer hit that one, we get to lower that by 1. And we knock this enemy aircraft out of the sky. Nice. So, he's gone. And our morale goes back up. We will reload this on the next turn. Didn't even have to use that. And we're looking good. We got a few more cards to get to the target, so let's get ready for the next turn. Okay, here we go. Start the turn. Flip over a card. All right, bonus. Okay, which one's good? Remove up to 1 minor damage from crew location. 1 to 4. That's a good one. But we're going to probably have more enemy aircraft. Yeah, but these ones affect your target. So I hope this works. So we're going to get rid of this one. And we're going to keep this as our bonus ability. Staying at 22,000. And we'll get ready for the next turn. Now we had our next turn, we would have loaded, so I'm just going to reload these guys because I would have had him reloaded during that next turn, or that last turn, so we're just going to have those set up. And we're going to draw our turn card. Oh, clear skies. Beautiful. That would have got us through anyway, so clear skies, staying at elevation, no fighters. This is good. All right, and we'll get ready for the next turn. Okay, here we go. We are at our last card before the target, so let's flip it over, and it is flak. Well, we're definitely high enough for flak, so let's see what happens. We take a d12, we roll it. A 1 to 4 is a hit, 5 to 12 is a miss. And we got a 7. Nice. So we're good. No flak is gonna disrupt us. And here we go. So we have now reached the target. And the nice thing about it is, amazingly, we haven't taken any engine damage, we haven't taken any crew damage, so nothing is going to go across, and we have nothing placed in our target zone. So let's get ready, and I'll show you how we do the target. So we'll get ready for that turn. Okay, so we are now at the target, and we're going to drop our bombs. This is the big section of the game. So we look at our mission card, our dossier, and we have 8 500-pound bombs. Now, we would use, we're going to use our ammo dice, right? We're going to just take 8 of these. Now, what would happen is, if we were still dealing with an enemy aircraft, that would affect how many bombs we have. If we had dead or specific crew members that had been injured or dead, that would affect how many bombs we get, and it would remove those. Just things that can happen will affect the number of dice you get to roll for the bombs. If you have any crew that gets affected, so let's say I had an injury on the pilot, and then I had the next injury, a severe injury. That yellow, which gets replaced by red, that yellow gets placed here on the lower row of the target card, which means wherever it's placed, I'm not going to be able to roll for that spot. But you still have a chance. All these targets, I just need to at least hit one of them, and I can get that percentage of damage to that shot, that target. So, and I'll go over each one after we roll, but right now I just want to try and get as many as I can in these. So we have our 8 bombs, and let's see what targets we hit. So all these, we got that. Oops, all this. So 5, 6, 2, and the last 2. 6 and 6. All right, so we start placing these on here. We've got a 5, and we got a 5, and another 5, any 2s. Oh, that's a bummer. But we do have a 6, and we do have a 1. All right, so let's see how these work out. So let's check on our charts. Okay, so if we look at our bombs and where they've hit on the targets, so for target 5, which was the warehouse, we hit 2 of those. That is completely destroyed, right? If we look at target 4, fuel storage, that one is 1, so that's 50% destroyed. Target 3, another fuel storage, 1 of them will hit, that's 50%. And on 2, switching house, we got 1 of them, and that is 50%. None of them have overlapped, so we can't add 2, and these are all misses. So now, right now, so we have this as our results. Let's put this over here, and we will leave these here just so we can show those to get our points and scoring at the end. And now let's get it set up so we can, oh, that's right, I need to, well, I need to get a couple more dice so I can have these results. And then I can also keep my ammo. Because we got to now head back to base. Okay, so I found some dice, so I can keep this here, and then I can also reload my ammo. And we're going to set up our return mission deck. Remember, we look at our return to base, 10 cards. So we're going to take out the return to escort, take that out, and then we will shuffle these cards. Oop. And we're going to draw 10 and then try and make it back to base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, put that there. Put these off to the side. Okay. Now, we're not sunny anymore. We are now cloudy at 1500. And we can roll, have a new sun direction. And we got to start making our way down. Right, and we'll get ready for this route back to base. Okay, so we have completed our target. We're going to be returning to base. We take our 10 cards, which is states, and then we have to put back, sorry, our allied card. Let's see, where is the allied card? Because that will go halfway in. Here we go. So that means we will be, I will cut it in half. Let's see, 1, 2, 5. So we'll go 5 cards, and then we'll be an allied, which means we can't take any flak. Also, if we are at 12 o'clock, we'll switch it around and be at 6 o'clock. And we're cloudy. So we're going to work our way back down in altitude. Don't have any fighters, so let's go. We'll flip over our first mission card. And we got enemy aircraft. We will reduce. And we'll flip it over. There we go. And let's get fighting. Trying to make it back home. So we have a FW-190. And we're still out of formation. We go for all roll, repair, reload. And we could use this on our first, so let's try Intel 5. See if we can use this on our way back. All right, at 12. Good. We'll mark that. This is after the target. They will all get to go. We have a 12 o'clock high. Don't have to worry about sun. And we have 12 o'clock high, so we have Bombardier can shoot. We can do 2 because it's 1 less than the rating of the plane. So we'll do first Bombardier. No hit. And then we have 12 o'clock high for the navigator. We'll take 2. Oops. Oof. Got a 4. So we'll put 1 there. And then do we have any other 12 o'clock high? Here we go. We can do 2. Alright. 1s. Any more 12 o'clock high? No. So, so. Do I want to shoot? No. We'll save that for the next one. And we will roll for the plane attack. Just need to roll higher. Got a 4. Ugh. And what's going to happen? We got a hit on 4, which is the co-pilot. All right, and we're going to have to do some reload, so can't fire, reload. Now we got a can't fire, reload, but we can take these 2. Oh, 4 and a 6. Another 4. All right. And we will see how the plane does. 6. That is definitely a hit. We'll roll the D12. 12. That is an engine hit. There we go. And when we get an engine hit, we... Oh! Lucky, lucky, lucky. No engine issues found. Whew. All right, so then we can take, we've done that. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's right, I should have done a turn. So we'll go ahead and do one. Oh, now we'll drop. Flak, which we will take. Hopefully we can get a miss. 7. 7 is a miss. And we kind of did 2 attacks, but I will take these out. I'll pretend. Let's see here. So we did kind of, we'll just do the attack. So we got, these will reload. All these. Can't fire, reload. But these two, they can attack. 5. So we've got 5. But we cannot lower that enough to get that 3. So we'll do these 2. Just need a 3. Yes. And there's our 3. This plane is shot down. And that goes in our souvenir pile. So that's down. We will, in this turn, drop down to 1,000. We'll start our next turn. Clear skies. Beautiful. Drop down. These guys will reload. Alright, take this off. We'll go down to the next card. Uh-oh. ball turret, ammo feed. Resolve against reload or repair. So we got repair 5, reload or repair. Repair, both 5. So we will, let's see if we can get past this. Just need to roll higher. 6. Beautiful. So no issue there. Drop down. No planes. Let's go to our next one. Enemy. Oh, and that raise back up, but we'll go back down. Let's see who we got. FW190 with a 5. Nice. So, but it is 3 o'clock low. So we're going to look around who can hit 3 o'clock low. So we got 3 o'clock high. So we have 3 o'clock low, 3 o'clock low. So basically, ball turret and right waist gunner. So let's see here. Go first. I think they go first. Yeah, we'll go. This guy will go first. We're gonna hit 4. No hit. We will use, so I can use up to 4 ammo. And we will do these 4. Hopefully we get a critical, need a 6. 3 and a 6. 6 and 5. So let's see what we got here. So 6 no, 5 no, 3 doesn't help, and 6. Dang, nothing there. And then we have waist gunner. We will do 4. So we've got double 2s and a 6. Bam! Beautiful. He is shot out of the sky. Nice. Raise our morale back up. So we finish down. So we'll finish that turn. Next turn we will pull and then we will reload everything if we don't get another fighter. So we draw. Oh, nice. We are back in Allied territory, which means flak will not be an issue. We will load these guys back up. So we got, oh sorry, put the red. Okay, so we load it up. We will finish, drop down. Let's do another card. Uh-oh. Formation shift. We're already out of formation. Resolve against pilots maneuver. But again, we're already out of it, so I think we can ignore this. Drop it down. Everybody's good. Low fuel. That's bonus though. Let's see. Enemy fighter withdraw due to low fuel. Fighter cards. Discard. So okay, this is discard. And we'll drop that down. Uh-oh. No oxygen flow. Crew position 5, which is flight engineer. Ignore if low altitude. We are at 4. I would say that is low altitude. Yes, we're going to ignore that because I would say 2, 4, 6. We are at low altitude. Drop that down. Right waist gunner, ammo feed jam, resolve against reload or repair. So we'll got a 5. Feel like I can't fire this round. It's okay. All right, 2,000 feet, and our last one. Clear skies, beautiful. Okay, so we finished out. Got lucky. Now it's basically landing. So, total damage locations, we've got those 2, no reds, no blacks. So we roll 46. Let's take one of these guys. 3 4s and a 5. Okay, roll 46, total them. Subtract damage from dice totals. So basically it's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16, because we're going to set 15. We played these 2. So that gives us, 17, wait. We've got 9, 8, 17, so at 15. So roll 23 to 13. All right, safe. Roll D12 and roll 2 times D12. So we're good. We had a 15. We're in the safe at 23, 13 to 23. So we had a nice safe landing. All right, so let me check on something. Okay, so we've landed. We're going to go through and there's scoring. So let's see what we have for scoring. So after each mission, you can add points for various successful actions. The sum of your points at the end of the mission will fall under 4 different categories. The points and their values. 1, each enemy aircraft shot down by bomber is worth 10 points. We shot down for this mission 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that would be 50 points. I'm going to do just kind of an initial calculation in my head. Reaching mission and releasing bombs is worth 6, so we got 10 for reaching the mission, and we released released all 8 bombs, so I think that would be a plus 90. Each target destroyed, we have 1 complete destroyed, that's 20 points. And then, because these are partially to 50%. Critical target destroyed, no. And then we successfully landed, 10 points. Target of opportunity bonuses, nope, didn't have those. And then, let's see, enemy aircraft, we did those, that was 10 points each. So, let's see if we can add this all up. Let me get a calculator. Okay, so it looks like the way the scoring is, you have 10 points per each plane shutdown. Now, that's only from the bomber, not by the escort. Now, I think the escort, I can't remember for sure. Probably we'll say the escort got 1. So we'll give ourselves 40. Right, so that's 40 points. And then we'll have reaching the mission, releasing bombs, that's 10, so we go plus 10. And then destroyed target, we have 1 completely destroyed target, so that's 20. And then a landing, 10 points. So we landed safely, so that's 10. Equal that up, 80 points. And then if we look on our mission ranking score, we did mission 2. 69 to 60, 97 to 65 is satisfactory. Oh man, just satisfactory. You can go from failure, retreat, satisfactory, tactical advantage, and supreme victory. Bummer. So, I guess we're just going to have to do that mission again. But this mission, as a success, got us 80 points, which is satisfactory. But I'm hoping that, one, Steven, when you watch this video, you can tell me if I did it correctly. I hope I did. Let me know what I missed. Please put it in the comments of what I got right, what I didn't. I really enjoyed this one. I got really lucky. This is really, really lucky. I've played other ones where I had just, it was ugly. There was red and black everywhere. And then I had some where it was red and yellow everywhere. And that's just painful, because once those guys are dead, you can't use them to shoot, and you just get picked off when you get multiple. I was lucky. I didn't get ganged up on. So this is Steven's game. It's Through Hell and Back. an excellent World War II bomber game, and I hope you enjoyed my playthrough. Again, Steven, I hope I did it correctly. Take a look, let me know. But my plan is to actually go through, and I'm going to do all 25 missions. Hopefully, I can actually film that campaign or see how far I can go, either before I lose all my crew or lose my plane. But that is kind of a goal. I'd like to actually film 25 of the missions, but that's a very ambitious goal. So we'll see what happens. But this one I'm very happy with this. It played out perfectly. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, thanks.